I forgot to plug that in. 1 second. It's loading. It's loading. I had it plugged into the wrong thing. Is my mic working? It'd be really great if my mic wasn't working. Oh, hi! Hi, I'm not muted. I know I'm not muted. My model was not plugged in. I got that much. But we're good. We're good. Everything's working. Hello, everybody. Hi. How's it going? We're chatting today. Oh, what do you mean deaf? I'm not deaf. Again, if you said I sounded like a chipmunk, I would believe you. But I don't. Am I blind? I'm blind at this point. I didn't notice the cable dangling off my desk. So yes, maybe things working clearly aren't. My brain isn't working. I'd like to pretend my computer's working. Watch, I say that my computer immediately crashes. But so far, we're fine. But welcome in Dark, welcome in Foggy, welcome in I saw other people. Welcome in Jovi. And then hi. No, it's not going to have glasses. I don't need glasses. I'm not that kind of blind. I'm the dumb kind of blind, right? But anyway, today's the story time. I have stories. Hello, Grand, welcome in. Do I have stories? I have a lot of stories. Can I remember them is the better question. Because, like, I was sending pictures in the Discord server last night, so you guys know I decorated cookies. And it went about as well as you could expect with my family and decorating cookies. I had shown pictures before of how it devolves, and they devolved. They definitely devolved very quickly. Although most of the ones I showed weren't even ones that, I sent myself. I don't actually know if I should send a picture or show it here of the last one I sent. I mean, it's swimwear. It's definitely swimwear. But like the zombie crazy Santa with the bloodshot eyes, that one wasn't me. That was a family friend's girlfriend. So yeah, it wasn't mine. I think you guys would be disappointed in the one that I did make, which would be no surprise to anyone. It didn't turn out very well, but we're good. Still mad about the scene you sent about cookie. Okay, grand. Hey, that's a perfectly fine scene. I mean, it's a little more interesting than some of the other animations. You want me to send you another one, Grand? You want me to send you another one? I can send a more recent one. Its ending frame is great too. Smurf. Yeah. Did you not like Papa Smurf? I thought I did a good job with Papa Smurf. And I think it was Sky was like, hey, that doesn't look like Papa Smurf, that looks like the Cookie Monster. But hey, I can send it later. I think I've sent it before, but I can send it later. It's perfectly fine, Grand. But anyway, cookies are fun. All I can say is decorating cookies are fun. Although it always devolves into just either piling a whole bunch of stuff onto the cookies, which somehow we didn't do this year. Or, like, we had a whole bunch of icing tubes. Like, store-bought, pre-made icing tubes with the little, like, nozzles and stuff. And the family friend's girlfriend is the same age as me. And we both share a lot in common, including our, lack of sanity when it comes to eating things, apparently. And we both took, like, when everyone was done with them, one of the icing piper thingies. Again, store-bought, we didn't have to, like, fill them or anything. And just, like, started sucking on them like they were a Capri Sun. It was really good, actually. But I think we both made it, like, halfway through. Like, they were pretty much full, and we made it, like, halfway through before both of us had them ripped out of our hands. But it was great, okay? It was great. It was great. What do you mean awful? It was really actually good icing. Normally the icing's like, it could be better, but that one was good. That one was good. I also, when I say we have a lot in common, apparently they also play Roblox, they also play League, they also basically the only thing they don't play that I play is Cookie Run. And I think they were very scared when they walked into my, like, computer room because we were gonna do something, we were gonna, like, show off something on a Roblox game or something that didn't end up happening. And I had to move the giant cookie plush off of the chair because it's, like, kind of has its head rest on an extra chair in here. And They had to move it, and I think they questioned my sanity a little bit, but it's fine. It's not a body pillow, okay? It's not a body pillow, but it was fun. It was fun. It was fine. Everything was fine. Everything was awesome, and it was great. And I don't know if I'll ever talk to him again, but I stayed up way too late playing League because that's what we did, and it wasn't even I sucked at that game mode, but it was fine. Yeah, Dark, you should sleep, Dark. I think sleeping is good. Sleeping is very good. I think that's necessary. Yeah. No, don't argue. Don't argue, Dark. You should sleep. You should sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is very, very important. Sleep is not optional. I may have went to bed at 1 a.m., which is late for me, but not for others. And I think you should go to bed now, because that's good, right? No, well, no, I'm not. But, you know, I can still give good advice with my 2 brain cells, okay? And sleep is what I advise to you as my good advice with my brain cell. That was the sentence of all time. But anyway, she's not watching right now. She's not watching. Are you saying if I can get her to say go to bed, then you will go to bed? Is that how it works? Is that how it works? If I can get that to happen, will you will actually sleep, Dark? You will? How do I prove it's her? Because you know, should I question why you'll listen to my mom? Should I question? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If she ever hops on, then and only then will I ask. I'm not gonna like randomly walk out and be like, hey, can you tell one of my peoples to go to bed, please? Well, smart, but I am smart. Are you saying I am not smart? My 2 brain cells can be very smart. Did you not see me in Portal yesterday? I did a lot of big brain moves. And I was big braining. And we'll get to finish that next week. And then it was good. It was very good. No? What do you mean no? Okay, maybe, but that's not it wasn't necessary. It just happened. If it makes you feel better, I still can't remember how I solved that puzzle. I really don't remember how I solved the one. I know I got past it. I couldn't do it again because I don't remember. But anyway, hi. We're here, and if you can't tell, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I even woke up pretty late today, and I didn't sleep. I only woke up because my cat jumped on me, and then I couldn't go back to bed because the sun was beaming in my eyes. But I'm trying to think. Other stories. Disney. What happened at Disney? It was actually not very busy. Obviously, I streamed, and my phone... I swear, my phone could last on a charge longer, or at least not die as quickly while on the charger. I'm pretty sure the new iOS update is killing my phone. Because it was not very far updated. It was, like, I don't normally update my stuff because it messes up things. Like, now, it likes to freeze a lot. It seems to not connect to the internet very well. And, it's just, it's not good. It's the current battery capacity. I don't know how to check it, but I can check it after stream. All I can say is, like, VTube Studio, after getting the better cord, could start at 100% when I start my streams, and the 2 hours after, it would maybe be around, like, 70%. Yesterday's stream went for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, whatever it was, and it was at 10%. So, I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure the update screwed my phone, and it's gonna die. Did the right iOS update? It forced me to update. Quite literally, I turned off my phone at night, and it force updated my phone. So, I couldn't change what update. It forced the update. But hopefully it's fine. I don't want to get a new phone. I'm fine with my phone. I'm not even buying myself a monitor. What makes you think I'll buy myself a phone? It's iOS 19 and iOS 20. You know what? Let me check. This is gonna make my model lose tracking for a second. Let me see what it is, because this is obviously the phone I use for everything. Settings, general. Software update. Tell me what software I'm on, or do I need to go to about? I feel like I need to go. It's on 26.2. Oh no, that's what it wants to be on. What is it on? About. 26.1. It's on 26.1. Yeah, I might need to go through and do that. There's an update. I'll see if I can update it. I'll see if that fixes stuff. Hopefully it fixes stuff. Yeah, I hate it. I had to change a whole bunch of settings to make it look relatively like my old stuff because I don't like the liquid glass thing. I don't like how bouncy everything is. I want to go back. I want to go back. Why? Apple, it's like, no, I'm not old. Well, maybe I'm old, but Apples look the same my whole life and I don't want it to look different. But I don't know. You like the bounce? You like the jiggle physics, Dark? I don't. I don't. Not at all. Not at all do I. Bouncy. Liquid glass counts as bouncy. Have you not seen the push notification bounce? It jiggles. The push notifications jiggle, Foggy. No. No. It's not great. It's not great when the push notifications jiggle. But okay. Unrelated. I don't need to talk about how much I don't like this iOS update. All I'm hoping is that one day Apple's like, hey, we'll give you something to, you know, make it look old school. And please, I want to look at, old school, please. Yes. Hi. Thank you, Apple. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Disney. Disney was fun. Disney was great. I get to go back very, very shortly for technically like a combination of all of my family's birthdays. And that'll be fun. And that'll be the end of Christmas. And it was Christmas when we were there. And then currently I can't actually go to the parks even if I wanted to. Not until we go later because we're blocked out, but that's fun. Also check battery capacity, battery settings, and it'll give you percentage. All right, tracking's gonna lose for a second. Let me check what the battery capacity is. Battery. Is that what it is? Battery usage, battery health, and charging? Maximum capacity, 74%. 74%. That's what it says. Honestly, that doesn't sound too... Ooh, there we go. It doesn't sound too bad. 74% doesn't sound too bad. It's not great, but it's 74%, you know? I'm sure others have way worse battery capacities. But I don't know what it was like before. I don't know what it's at, like, versus now. I don't know how long it took to grade it. I've had this phone for a long time now. I mean, it's an iPhone 12. When did the iPhone 12 come out? Wait. iPhone 12. iPhone 12. 2020. That wasn't very long. I felt like I've had it longer, but maybe, oh well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe it was an 11. Whatever it is, I don't want to look it up. iPhone 6 through iPhone 6S had the worst battery capacities to date. You know what phone I started with before this one? So I had an iPhone 4 originally. That was my first hand-me-down phone. And it lasted a while, and then it died a horrible, miserable death, and I got a different hand-me-down from a different family member, and it was an iPhone 6 Plus. And if I said the iPhone 4 died a horrible death, the iPhone 6 definitely did, because it was bad. That phone had a rough life. I loved that phone, but it eventually got to the point where you couldn't like, you'd turn on, or the phone would turn on itself on the lock screen, and it would like ghost tap buttons if you were lucky. And if you weren't lucky, then you'd be stuck and you couldn't do anything because the phone screen would jitter. And I don't know how it got that bad. It was a slow death to this phone, but that thing, I was trying to transfer the data from that to the new phone. It took an hour to be able to open, or not to open the phone, to just press the yes button to transfer the data. The poor Best Buy person was struggling, but it took an hour. Phantom taps, I miss those random things, sending messages. I don't. So this was around the time I started driving by myself, and I'd use my phone as my radio, because yes, I could use the radio, but who wants to listen to radio music when you can listen to your own stuff on YouTube? I'd plug in the phone to my my stereo, and quite literally the music would randomly pause and skip because of the ghost taps. It was not fun. I just wanted to listen to my Kingdom Hearts music, and it was like, oh, we're gonna make it really creepy for you, and like, Amazon Music or Spotify? No, use YouTube. It's free. And it's great. And it has everything you want in hour-long increments, so you can constantly refresh it over and over and over again and listen to the same song on repeat for 6 hours. And that's what we need. Yeah, I don't use either. I don't use either of those, mainly because of the paid stuff, and I don't want to listen to ads. And yes, there's ads on YouTube, but it's fine. Welcome in, Danny. That is an interesting first thing, but hello. Hello. I'm very, if this is a true story, and this is not something that I'm missing, I hope the mousetrap feels better soon. Or, is that an end? I don't know if is that a sentence? I don't know if that's a sentence. Amazon Music is better than Spotify. Is it better than Spotify? Is it? I don't know. I've never actually used Amazon Music, but I also think they probably don't have most things I want to listen to on there. So, yeah. I mean, if I could figure out how to just plug in my phone and get it to play the stuff off Cookie Run, there's some good songs on Cookie Run, and I would just listen to those. And there's no ads, because Cookie Run, and it'd be great. There's like 6 songs I'd just listen to on repeat. But I honestly recently I haven't actually been plugging in my phone at all because it's not as fast. I have Trans-Siberian CDs in my my thing. Nexus, welcome in and thank you for the follow. No, I use the Trans-Siberian CDs. Prime has all the Murder Drone songs, but I don't need the Murder Drone songs. I have the Murder Drone songs on YouTube, so why would I need them on Amazon, right? Right? I think so. I think that's the right thing. Also, it makes sense since Murder Drones is on Prime now, but anyway, I listen to my Trans-Siberian CDs, and granted, I have like 2 CDs that have songs I like. One of them has like 6 songs, the other only has 3. But, you know, I just listen to those 3 songs on repeat when you drive everywhere, and it's great. Normally I just pick one, and then that's all I listen to on that drive, but it doesn't have any ads, and it's physical, so it's not going away anywhere, and I don't need to worry about opening up my phone and plugging in the thingy, or anything else. YouTube has Godzilla? As in, like, the show, or as in, does Godzilla have music? Some music doesn't have ads either. Is that with like a certain thing of anything? Like a certain subscription? Also, Nexus, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing good as well. At least as well as one can hope. I don't know. We're just talking about random stuff. We haven't really had many stories yet. We got off topic with music, and yeah, I'm now realizing that I have really weird taste in music now that I think about it more. It doesn't have ads either. Yeah. Do you need Prime? Because like I know Prime Video, now you need like a special extra $5 a month or something if you want no ads on Prime Video. Which sucks, by the way. I just want to watch my Has-Been Hotel in peace, and it won't let me. Unless I watch on my computer, then I can just use an ad block. But anyway, Cookie Run Kingdom is on Amazon Music. Prime Music is a base. If you get music unlimited, then you get no ads. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm not paying for that. Base train of thoughts. I don't actually remember how we got here, but I really never remember how we get anywhere, so I think that's fair. Pirate YouTube. Just use YouTube. Find an hour-long playlist, and some of them don't have ads, and it's great. That's what I did for like Kingdom Hearts and stuff, and it was like there's a really good Kingdom Hearts soundtrack that someone cherry-picked all the best songs out of it, and it was great. Okay, I listened to that one for a long time, and now I get sentimental because I listened to that on the first day of high school and the last day of high school, and that was all I could think about. But yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'm trying to think too. Oh, did I ever say how the end of the semester went? I know did we have a Just Chatting stream last week? I genuinely don't remember. Did I ever talk about this? Because there's stuff that happened. There is stuff that happened beyond the thing I made the video about with the stupid squirrel hunting, whatever talk that went on. We had more stuff, and goddamn, it was kind of stressful actually, because did talk about it, not going into detail. I don't know if you talked about it. Well, I'm gonna go run through everything. So I already said that most of my classes did not have finals during finals week. For some reason, one of the classes didn't have a final at all. That one talked about squirrel hunting. The other ones, like I had one a few weeks prior. That class, I got a B+ or an A in, I don't remember which. I then had a different class that had the shoe game project. That final took place a week earlier. And that one I got an A in. I really wish I could know what my teammates got on that for that shoe game, because I ratted the hell out of them for not doing anything. And then we went, God, there was a few more. One of them did have a proper final that had a written exam portion. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what the heck I wrote for it, because I didn't understand. Well, I understood the question, but I didn't really know what they were looking for in the question. So they said use bullet points, and damn, there were some bullet points. I think I got a B in that class. But I don't know. Didn't go into much detail about your finals. Okay. But the reason I wanted to bring up these finals is specifically because of this last one. And God, wait, what was the name of this class? Why can I not remember the name of this class? Why is it blanking on me? Why can I not remember? Why is this name blanking on me? Why can I can't remember it? Wait. It wasn't sales. Okay, it was not database marketing. That was the squirrel class. It was not international marketing, because that was the one that had the written exam. What was the name of this class? Why, this is important. This is important, and I can't even remember the important detail of the story. No, wait. Gmail, come here. let me look at this, please. Please don't be logged out. I really need to look at this email. Please don't be logged out, please. No, it's logged out. I can fix this. I can fix this. What was this class called? Google Docs. Save me. Don't be logged out either, please. Oh, it's logged out. You know, it's not important. It's not important. Remember the last 3 classes are I don't know why I don't remember. It was it normal marketing? No. What was it? What was it? I can't remember what it was. You know what? I think we can tell the story without it. Long story short, this class also had a final. This class's final was on a Saturday. Now, why is that important? Because most people didn't know what day of the week this final was on. Because originally it was said, everyone thought it was on a Friday, and it wasn't on a Friday. So because it wasn't on a Friday, no one knew it was on the Saturday. And I'm in a Discord server for this class, or at least I was. I left it now. And it wasn't on the Friday. Please, I need this. I don't remember what class this is anymore, which really shows you how much I learned in this class. But it was an all online class. I can picture the teacher and everything, but unimportant. Had this class online. I had gotten a text from the group mates that I also had for this class, and they're like, hey, has anyone taken this test yet? I already knew the test was there. I didn't take it until after lunch and right before stream that day. So I kind of rushed through it, and they were asking, is there a webcam? I didn't have to use my webcam for it. So I'm like, hey, guys, there's no webcam. I said that to them. Whatever. I took the test. I go into the Discord server to look because I keep getting texts, and I kind of just get a ping every time someone texts in that server because like no one texted in that server. And there was people saying, hey, I'm struggling with the test. Can someone help me? And yes, our browsers were locked down, but there was no webcam, so they were doing whatever they wanted to do. Until the next day rolls around, Sunday rolls around, dead silent. Monday rolls around. There's probably like 30 people that texted, hey, is the exam this week? When is our exam? Why does it say I got a 0 on my exam? And there was so many people that texted not knowing at all when this exam was. It was important what the class was because there was a joke I was going to make about the class name, and I can't remember the class name, so I can't make the joke, but it was bad. It was really bad. And I kind of feel bad for those people. Teacher's fault? Okay, it was the teacher's fault because we got 3 different emails from either the teacher or the TA. I can't remember, and I can't open up the emails because I'm logged out. Basically, the first one said, hey, we're gonna have the test on Friday. The second one said, hey, we're gonna have the test on Tuesday during finals week. The third one said, hey, we're gonna have the test on Friday or Saturday. And it was on Saturday. And the weird, like, a lot of people thought it was on Tuesday because of that text, and that one made sense. Because technically they're not supposed to have the finals before finals week, but you know, 4 out of whatever, 5 of my classes had it before then. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. It was something, and it was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. But hey, my GPA is fine. I get to keep my scholarships for my last semester, and we are golden. Next semester is gonna be fun. I finally have my classes. I have 3 marketing classes, 1 ceramics class, and a bowling class. Are those last 2 things helpful for anything? Nope, but I get my credits, hopefully. And I swear if I have a group project in bowling or ceramics, I'm not gonna be happy. What? What do you mean, what? They're perfectly normal classes. I hope there's a group project. If there's a... Okay, how can there be a group project in college bowling? We have to meet up at a bowling alley once a week on Fridays. And you know, bowl. That's what the class said it was about. I swear if there's a group project on bowling, that's not just how many strikes can you get in one sitting, then I don't know. I'm just happy I finally have a use, because I did bowling in middle school, and one of my friends slash teammates had purchased me a ball for bowling, and I haven't really had a use for it. It's just been sitting in my closet, you know, all pretty, because I never bowl. But I was passable in middle school, and I haven't touched it since. But I have all this stuff. I have my own shoes. I have my own bowling ball. I have everything. Special college? Okay. I think you guys have already figured that out, right? Like, based on the things, my first semester, I had to fundraise for tortoises. I think it's pretty obvious that my college is a little special. I don't know. Bowling is fun, but I don't know if I should... yeah. The one thing when I bowl is I have a wrist brace on because I kind of screwed it up bowling without a wrist brace in middle school. And then I screwed it up further when I threw shot put without a wrist wrap. So now I really have to use like a metal wrist brace to keep my wrist straight as I bowl. But I have that, so it doesn't matter. But it's basically like I have a mini cast on my hand the entire time. But it's fun. It's fine. It works. I don't think I can do any fancy curveballs with it, but it does its job. So yeah, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, my wrist has been fine ever since I stopped throwing shot put, and we're golden. We're golden. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be fun. Way a bowl is rough on your back because you hunch over. Why do you... Wait, now let me test something. I want to see if I even remember the bowling steps, because like I learned how to, you know, step and count my steps and all that. Wait, you don't lean over. You keep your back straight and you go into a lunge. What do you mean you leaned over? I mean, I guess you kind of lean over, but your back's still pretty straight. What do you mean what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you hunch your lower... No! You basically lunge, Foggy! You basically do a mini lunge! What are you talking about? I guess everyone throws differently, or bowls differently, but... Oh. Yeah, I can see how that hurts your back, Foggy. But how would your back stop your legs from working, Foggy? You can still lunge. Lunges, you lunge. It's a lunge, Foggy. Your college you even go to? I go to it's a college. It's definitely a college. It's definitely a college. Is it a weird one? Probably. Is it fitting? Yes. I think it's very fitting. Nerve damage in your left leg doesn't... Oh, that's not good. Food? Food? We get food? We get food? Speaking of food, does anyone I feel like I asked this maybe last year, which that was a long time ago now. Does anyone ever get like the Hickory Farms turkey log or anything? Because I'm just saying, Hickory Farms turkey log is like the best part of the holidays ever since they got rid of soy eggnog. It's so yummy. It's sweet. And it's, I need a picture. I need everyone to look at this wonderful picture. Farms turkey log. Turkey log. Come here. Come here. Eggnog is amazing. Hi Jovi! Let me take the drink really quick. Sip, sip, thank you. Let me find the picture. There's a picture. That's a picture. That is definitely a picture. And drag. Oh, that's a big thing of... make it a little smaller. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. This. Has anyone ever had this? Because don't you dare compare the beef one. You need to have the turkey one. It's not the food quote. It's a great one. Oh wait, never mind. That's maybe that's not a good food quote. That's summer sausage. It's only sold in the winter where I can find it. You normally have beef. Don't eat the beef ones. Oh, the turkey. You gotta have the turkey. The turkey one's sweet. The turkey one's great. Okay? The turkey one is great. Never had it, but, I mean, if I could gift it, I would gift it because I want everyone to experience this. I've had like one friend that really liked it when they came over and another friend that absolutely hated it. But it's good. It's yummy. I'm like the only one in my household that eats it now. My mom used to really like it, but she can't have it anymore. And I've already had a whole one to myself, and it was great. It was great. It was fantastic. You guys, if you ever see it in the stores, specifically the turkey one, please, I beg of you to try it. I beg of you to try it. It's nice. It's kind of expensive, but it's nice. It's a special holiday tweet, and it's great. But anyway, someone said food, and that's all I thought of when I heard food, and then stories and holiday at the same time. I have a whole bunch of pictures I want to try and get rid of. What is this picture? Yeah, no, that one can go away. It's cleaning time. It's this one. Nope, that can go away. What is... Oh, that one's labeled. You can definitely go away. The Shadow Milk card. I can buy 3 of those now if I really want to. Heart rate. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah. Yeah, that one's everything. Okay. Sausage at all times. They sell the beef summer sausage at all times. They don't sell the turkey one at all times. The turkey one seems to only be like a holiday thing in the stores that I can even find the summer sausage. The beef one is everywhere, which sucks because I don't like the beef one. But the turkey one is where it's at. Turkey one, next time you see it, it's been a while. Yeah, you gotta try it. Make sure it's cold when you eat it though, Foggy. Don't eat it warm. They're not good warm. But that one. Don't get the plain beef. I don't know which one I had, but it wasn't good. I gotta get that turkey. You just gotta get... I don't know how many times I need to say that you need to get the turkey, but just trust me. Trust me. If you don't trust me on anything else, trust me on this. You might actually really hate it if you don't like sweet savory things. But you know, it's nice. It's nice. Have certain ones that have spices and or... Yeah, no, this one, eat it cold. It's better cold. Is it passable warm? Yes, but it's better cold. And make sure it's not squishy. Like, if it's like wet and squishy, don't eat it. It's not worth it. It's gross. But if it's a good one, then it's a good one. Sweet things are a little rough, which is why I don't always... It's not like super sweet. I don't know if... One time it got moisture in it and it was not good. That's all I can say. It wasn't like inedible or anything. It was not good. It was not good. But yeah. So I'm trying to think. I don't know. It just wasn't good, Foggy. It just wasn't good. Needs frozen food. Well, he should eat turkey log. And you know what else he should eat? He should eat hash. Specifically, you know, not, and I repeat, not corned beef hash. Like normal hash, beef and potato. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but you know, I think Foggy should eat it. I think, you know, eat grits beef. No, what is wrong with, what do you guys have against hash? What do you guys have against hash? What is wrong with hash? What's wrong with hash? I don't see what the issue is. I don't see what the issue is. Yes, it looks and smells a little funny, but it tastes just fine. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. Don't knock it till you try it, Dark. And Grand, you know, I don't know if I feel bad or not bringing up hash again if you've forgotten it. Dog, and I cannot emphasize enough food. It's not, I mean, yeah, you can't emphasize the food enough. It is food. I wouldn't say it's dog food, but it's food. It is food. And you out ketchup on it? I put barbecue on it. I put barbecue on it. Barbecue. Barbecue. Because barbecue plus beef equals barbecue. And barbecue plus potato equals barbecue. And barbecue beef potatoes. Hey, now that sounds pretty yummy, doesn't it? You put barbecue on beef and you put barbecue on potatoes. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Let's quote 38. Okay. Don't go off of Miriam's quote. Potato soup? Ugh, no. Hash, yes. Potato soup, no. Honestly, a lot of potato things I'm perfectly fine with. Potato soup is not one of them, mainly because it's mainly cheesy and I can't actually eat it. But, you know, potato and beef equal good. Or potato and pork also would be pretty good with beef. But you know, it's not cheesy. Well, the ones I've seen have been cheesy and or very dairy filled. These disregard the underserved compliments. Wait. Oh, that one's new. I said that wrong as well. But, you know, that one's new. I don't know how often you add quotes, Foggy, but I don't remember that one. Anyway, let me take one more drink really quick. I should also say, I got to bake recently. I don't remember if I talked about this on stream either. But I got to bake with my my grandmother. And we made like nut roll and stuff. And it's really good. But we also have 3 loaves of nut roll now. And we're not even like halfway through one of them. They're really big. For some reason, she put 2 loaves of dough, like bread dough, into one thing. And they're very big. And it's a lot of food. And I don't think we're going to be able to finish all 3. Plus we have 3 tins of cookies. 2 of them are snowball cookies and 1 of them's chocolate chip. And then we also now have all the gingerbread cookies. And then we also have like the Swiss Colony nut roll. And then we also have a whole bunch of other things. Are you diabetic? I'm not diabetic, okay? Like my grandma's diabetic, but I'm not diabetic. Is there killer molasses cookies? I've never had a molasses cookie. Wait, what does a molasses cookie even look like? Molasses cookie. It doesn't look bad. I've never had a molasses cookie though. I'm not a huge fan of cookies unless they're like the puffy cheapy like Walmart brand cookies that are like the puffy cookies with the icing on it with the sometimes little sprinkles. Those are the only cookies that I really like. Chocolate chip, I'm not really a fan of chocolate. I think we've established this. And everything else, it's a 50-50. But sugar cookies, especially soft sugar cookies, that's where it's at. Homemade fog? Homemade food. Okay, that makes a little more sense. You love oh yeah, you know, at least I didn't get sick. Okay, I'm very, very impressed that I did not, 1, get sick after eating the chocolate, and 2, didn't get sick from eating the chocolate and then immediately going to Disney. So, you know, hey, we're off to a great start. I might actually not be sick when I have Christmas come around. I'll probably get sick in January at Disney if I had to guess, but it's fine. You know why I didn't get sick at Disney? Because I didn't hear nearly as many people coughing, for 1, and for 2, I'm pretty sure like all of the sick kids were still in school. So I think we're fine. You were okay? Yeah, I was okay after the chocolate for the most part. I was nauseous. I was definitely nauseous right after the chocolate. Especially since I had guests come over and I couldn't really do anything to cater to the nausea. But no, we're fine. Wear my coat and it was cold. I hope you feel better soon, Brandon. Getting sick sucks, but at least it sounds like it's only a cold, hopefully. Be in Kentucky for Christmas? What's in Kentucky to see for Christmas? Unless it's family. Family would make sense. Otherwise, I don't know what's in Kentucky. Unless you want some fried chicken. I don't know if that's true or not. Family. Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, I don't travel to see family. I have family in quite a few places, quite a few different states. I only visit the ones that live in town with me. That's it. And that's one set of grandparents. So I never go anywhere. We never go anywhere. Unless it's like, no, we just, no, we just never travel. I mean, like for people, we never travel. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. In Arkansas, you have hills. Why do you need hills? Imagine having snow. Any other time of year you would welcome it because it's someone to kayak with. You know, is it bad that I've never been kayaking? I've been to a lake. I've been to lakes. I've been to the ocean. I've never kayaked. Nathan, hello, welcome in. We're talking about, I don't know what. We're getting stuffs. We're getting stuffs. The hills is a joke. Only part of Arkansas that has hills. But everyone thinks that's a thing. Kayaking is amazing. Okay. It's fun until yeah, I can see that. It's just I don't know if I trust myself enough in a kayak either, or any sort of boat that is not like a motorboat, because like I'm sure I'd get tired and I'd just give up. But it's fine. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind, you know, the canoes at Disneyland. That counts, right? That's the same thing, right? Canoes for you if you don't trust yourself in a kayak and don't want to do work. Hey, I do work at Disneyland canoes. I do work in the Disneyland canoes. And your own. Okay, there's some things I think I'd be fine with. I don't know what those are off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's some things I could do. I'm sure there's things I could do, Jovi, that I wouldn't need to worry about myself. I wouldn't need to worry about everything. I think that exists. I don't know if kayaking is one of them. I really don't think kayaking is one of them. I'm sure there's something. Water bends for the funnies? What do you mean water bends? That sounds dangerous. Honestly, every time I see kayaking, I'm always impressed, but I'm also terrified. Because I know that if mine were to flip, I would not be able to flip myself back over. The kayaks are the ones where like your legs are tucked into it, right? And you have like the like thing on top of you. Like you're kind of like cocooned into it. That's what it is, right? Can't read? No, I can't read. Whitewater rafting? That doesn't sound fun at all. Canoeing is also fun and less painful than kayaking. So one day, Civ, if you end up in Arkansas, you better tell me. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I'd travel, you know, just to go canoeing or kayaking. Why do that when I can just go to Disney? Right? What fun is recreational activities that involve manual labor? Except two types, sit on top and sit inside. I think I've only really seen stuff of like the sit inside ones. I also take it it's probably nothing like paddleboarding. Not that I've ever paddleboarded, but I've always watched people paddleboard. It's probably not the same, right? Well, I know for a fact it's not the same, but like you'd think the level of commitment you have to yourself is the same. Now, whitewater rafting, no, thank you. But just everything else in general seems, you know, passable. Just tried to take a drink and I was closing the lid back on my water and it just sprayed all over my desk. That is really fun. Kayaking is fun down here because sometimes you see gators and it's funny for tourists to try and run them. Doesn't Florida basically have a sign in every single body of water? Don't go near the water. Dangerous animals. Insert picture of gator. Insert picture of snake here. That, I don't know about that. I don't know how that... Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Pet the gator. Gators are cute. I don't know if I agree. Even the baby gators, I don't know if I think they're cute. Especially not when they're death rolling. Yeah, no. I'll stick with my murder noodle snake. I'll stick with him. He's about as much as I can handle. He was so happy to eat yesterday. I feed him about every 2 weeks. because I was feeding him once a week and then he was getting obese. So I just feed him one larger meal every 2 weeks and he's good. How long is he again? I haven't measured him recently, but I know he's longer than 4 feet. I don't know how long, because again, his shed keeps ripping, so I normally just measure his shed because it's really hard to measure him. But I don't know. He's somewhere past 4 feet. I don't actually think he's gotten any longer. I don't have any snake pictures. He kind of hides most of the time, and they don't take very scenic photos, and I don't want to take like a crappy photo of the snake. But he's very patient when it comes to the food. Like, he'll go over to the door when I open it up. You feeding him? No, I feed him frozen. They're frozen. I have this little box that has like 3 frozen like small rats in it, which little graphic for anyone who doesn't handle snakes and stuff, but you have to put one out to thaw and then you pull it out of the little baggie it's in and then you feed it to him. Like, I don't feed live. I don't think he's smart enough to eat live, but I go in and I open the door and usually he's waiting. Like, he knows what the tongs mean. He knows he's not that dumb. And I went, normally I like go over, the whole front of the enclosure is glass. He doesn't officially have a name yet. And where do I get him? PetSmart. That's where I get him. He's non-venomous. He's like, I don't think he could actually break the skin even if he were to bite me. But yeah, I go in, I went to feed him. Normally he's very patient. Normally he's waiting. The second it goes into his enclosure, he's on it and constricting and whatever. He's doing his thing. He, for some reason, thought that he could get it through the glass today, and he full-on rammed into the glass as I was trying to open up the door because he saw the rat. Yeah, he's not very smart. And again, he was like being over dramatic because it has been the exact, I always feed him every 2 weeks. Every once in a while it's every 2.5 weeks, but this time it was exactly 2 weeks. And it wasn't great. You don't feed live, how would know to hunt in IRL situations? Well, he's not getting released. He was born in captivity and he's staying in captivity.
I'm trying to make an announcement.
Finn, thank you for the raid and welcome in, welcome in. If you need to raid and run, please, I understand. But right now, we're just talking about, currently we're talking about a pet snake. So please, 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 everything, if you're a little queasy when it comes to hearing about snakes eat, please feel free to tune out. I know that can be a little much for some people. There was a big thing, like, because I got my snake, in high school, because I made a deal with my mom that get a snake if I joined a sport. Little more context on it. I had a biology teacher that had 20-ish, 19 or 20 adult snakes, corn snakes, and one hunter and milk snake, and about 6 to 8 baby corn snakes. Yeah, I took care of them for extra credit, and I loved the snakes. They were great. And I got to take home one of the babies because I made a deal with my mom, who really didn't want a snake in the house, and yada yada. I had to join pole vault, which turned into me doing throwing because I really wanted to do throwing, but it was exciting and it was fine. Snakes, yeah. I have a pet corn snake. I don't know where I don't have a picture of him on my computer. If someone could like ping me with the picture, whatever the picture is, if anyone can find the picture of the snake and ping me with it, I'll show it on stream. Otherwise, I don't think I can dig it out because it's like buried somewhere in the server. Yeah, I have an albino, really big now corn snake, and he's honestly fine. He doesn't like coming out, if I'm being completely honest. Like, he's escaped my enclosure three times. The first time he escaped, I could pick him up and put him back in, no problem. The second time he escaped, he disappeared and I couldn't find him. And the third time he escaped, I just got lucky that I found him right away because my mom would not have been happy and she didn't know he escaped. So it was fine. Check media. Is it in media? Did you ping me in media? Thank you. That is not my snake, Foggy. That is not my snake. That is not my snake, Foggy. That is not my snake, Foggy. I do not have a two-headed snake. Wrong snake. Wrong snake. That was just a video I found of a snake. You thought I had a two-headed snake, Foggy? I think I'd make a lot more content about him if I had a two-headed snake. So your mom found him? Okay, yeah. So the first time, I was the one that found him because he was going along the foot of my bed. The second time, we tore apart my room and we could not find him. Eventually, he came out of this, like, plushie pile. We're assuming he came out of, like, this little bookcase plushie pile after he shit in the corner of my room. I'm still kind of mad that he shit in the corner of my room. Like, of all the places to shit, that was not where I thought he was gonna go. But it was fun. Do I feed him by hand? If you count using tongs, yes, I do feed him by hand. I don't want to ever go in with my hand itself because I never want him to associate my hand with food. But I have these, like, hot pink tongs that I use that he, like, associates. He sees or hears the tongs, he knows, hey, food's coming. But I do hand feed him, frozen rats. That's how he gets fed. Yeah, like, frozen small rats is what he takes. Every once in a while, frozen large mice if they don't have the rats in stock. Again, they're already frozen. I didn't do it. They're sanitized, whatever. They come from PetSmart. They're very expensive, but that's okay because he gets fed like every 2 weeks and it's fine. But yeah, he's fine. I tried to open up the cage one day for him to come out, and every 2 weeks. Yeah. Sometimes every 2.5 weeks. I guess I'm trying to think. If he's shedding, it goes on longer because I can't really feed him while he's shedding. Because he kind of gets, one, really agitated, and two, he can't see anything normally. At least not well. So, yeah, if he's shedding, sometimes it goes closer to a month. But I was feeding him every week, and then he was getting obese, so I couldn't do that. Obese snakes are not fun to deal with. But now he's pretty fine. He's fine. But he never wants to come out. He used to be held a lot, and then he got really mad at me one day, because I think he was, like, trying to breed, and he was mad that he couldn't find a mate or something, and he got really frustrated. And then I didn't really touch him a lot after that, and then, like, I tried to open up the door because he seemed cold, and I'm like, hey, you can crawl out, and I will hold you, and you can warm up. And, yeah, snakes definitely don't eat that much. If they're babies and you're trying to grow them fast, you can feed them more. It's not recommended, but they don't eat a whole lot. You don't want to overfeed them. You're also, I'm pretty sure, supposed to feed them more of a variety than I do. Not saying my snake's getting the best care, but it's an adventure. It's 100% an adventure. Let me see. What does Google say? Am I feeding him too often still? How often should I feed my adult corn snake? Adult corn snake, 10 to 14. Okay, yeah, basically 2 weeks. A little less. Snake with the snake's thickest part, yeah. And always ensure fresh water, yep. They're prone to obesity. Yep. Yeah. Every, like, 2 weeks. So, yeah, so again, if he's shedding, it goes longer, but only because I don't want to feed him and stress him out and risk him not eating it because then I need to throw away the rat. And like I said before, they're expensive, kind of. Not super expensive. They're a lot less expensive than the guinea pigs were. God damn, they were expensive. How obese snakes look like. I can obese snake. It's basically, they get lumpy. Like, they get fat rolls, kind of, is kind of what it looks like. And their tail is very noticeable. Like, if you don't know much about snakes, you probably like, hey, a snake's just a long noodle, right? They have a tail, if you didn't know that. Snakes have tails. And it's really only super visible when you see the, like, when they're kind of fat or when they're fully grown. Because if it's like a baby, you'll never know. You'll never know what the tail is, really, unless you know what to look for. Pigs are innocent, sweet animals. They are expensive and loud and smell like hay. I had 4 at one point in my life. Slowly they all went away. They all disappeared because of sad things, but it's there. A tail. They aren't the tail. No, it's not actually. They have a tail, which lots of information here. when they poop, they lift up their tail, and it's like in the air, and then they poop, and it's really, if you've never heard or seen a snake poop, it is like a life-opening, like eye-opening experience. Let me tell you that. Pictures. Yeah, there's a picture of my snake. This is a little old now, but it's still a picture. See how big? Yeah, this is my snake. This is my corn snake. He doesn't have a name. But that's my snake. He's an albino. Most of his body is in the house right there. Opening experience. It really is. I'm telling you, the first time I saw it, oh god, no, I'm not feeding the guinea pigs to the snake. No. I had the guinea pigs long before I ever got a reptile. And no, one of my guinea pigs, so I got the guinea pigs from PetSmart, and that probably says a lot. And I got 2 girls, Snowy and Coco. However, very soon after getting them, we realized that Coco was getting a little fat, and we had apparently bought a pregnant guinea pig. And then Coco got a little bigger and popped out 2 more guinea pigs, which were named Tibbles and Midnight. And then, Tibbles and Midnight were boys. So then at a very young age, I had to move Tibbles and Midnight away from Coco, who at that point had to go back and reunite with Snowy. And, it was fun. It was interesting. So then I had 4 guinea pigs. One cage had the 2 girls who both hated me, especially Coco was fine with me, and then I took away the babies, and then Coco hated me. And then the 2 boys were fine. But I'm pretty sure the boys were very, very much inbred, because I don't know how else I ended up with a pregnant guinea pig. And Tibbles passed away, and then Coco passed away, and then like a few years later, Midnight passed away, and then like this is all over the course of like 8 years or something. And then last, Snowy passed away. But no, they never got fed. Snake is much too small for that, and I'd never do that to something I saw as a pet. Guinea pigs. Hi, Lupin. That's a little sad moment, but it's fine. Can the snake kill it? No, the snake cannot. The snake is there. The snake is non-poisonous. He's a constrictor. Honestly, his fangs are so tiny that he might, if he gets a good snag, he might be able to break the skin, but I don't actually think he can. He's just there. Like, if you, let me see if I can zoom into his eye really quick. There's not a thought in those eyes. Like, he doesn't, does he look like he thinks? He shouldn't look like he thinks. I know he thinks. He has thoughts. I just don't think they're very smart thoughts. So maybe I have the same brain cells as the snake. I'm really not sure. But yeah, have I tried getting bitten by the snake? If that's the question, the answer is no. I have not tried getting bitten by the snake. Like normally when I reach in, I have snake gloves now because he kind of freaked me out when he went all crazy noodle in my hand one day because he was in like breeding season or whatever. He thought he was gonna find a mate and he was mad that I was touching him. I got snake gloves after that, so no, I'm normally careful. Like if I'm reaching to grab him out of the cage so I can deep clean his cage or something, I'll put the glove on, I'll scoop him out, I'll put him in a holding cage, but nah, it's fine. He's probably thinking his mayonnaise is an instrument. Honestly, I think his thought is, when is food coming? But I don't know, like he's zoom in on the eye again. There's not much. Like every once in a while he comes out and he'll stare at me because you can't see it, but like where's my little cursor? Right here on this, like if you were to expand this picture, this is like a house. This part has a solid wall. Obviously he's coming out of a hole right there. There's a hole right here. And against the wall of the cage over in like this area, there is just an opening. And normally he stays away from the opening, but if he sees me turn on the light at night or something, or I walk into the room at night, he'll come over and he'll poke his head out like, hey, what you doing? What's going on? And like, we'll kind of share a thought and he'll stare at me and I'll stare at him and we'll just be like, I mean, he can't blink, but like you get the point. That's how it goes. That's what we do. Just teach him tricks. I'm sure I could teach a snake a trick. I don't think he'd be too keen on learning. If I was smart, I'd teach him how to crawl onto my hands and, you know, like go around rides on the house, but he doesn't normally come out because I really don't think he likes coming out. Like, the story I've been trying to get to as well with him is I tried to let him out one day so he could crawl to the cage on his own and I could kind of rest him on my arm because he looked cold. Again, right out of frame, there's a heating pad against the side of the cage that he normally leans on, and he's been leaning on it a lot. And yeah, it's just, it was there, and that was that. You're gonna have to go. Good time, Sid. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the raid, and I hope you get a good rest or food or whatever it is you need to do. And I'm scared to be bald. Mixed up did work. Mixed up's open. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm partially bald. I'm partially bald. I haven't been partially bald in a while. Oh. But yeah. Let me take a drink really quick. But yeah, see ya, Finn. Alright. But yeah. Alright, wait, Grand, have you not seen the super forehead? Have you not seen the forehead? It looks horrible. It really does, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it? It really shows off the full extent of my forehead, right? It makes me unique. My mom says I'm special. But anyway, yeah, I have fun. I don't know though. I like that if I tilt my head enough, my forehead separates from my hair. It just proves you're not supposed to be able to see it. Or special. I am special. My two brain cells have a lot of room to bounce around in there. They're really going. Yeah, they really go zoom if they want to. They have too much room to run around though, so they never smack into each other and create a thought though. Anyway, it'll be normal in a minute. We'll be fine. I'm very special. Thank you, Lupin. I like being special. But anyway, no, I don't know. We have Snake. I'm gonna hide Snake picture. Let me remove Snake picture. Let me also clean off. I have a picture of horse on my my desktop and I want to clean that off because I also have a picture of an acorn and a squirrel and I don't need that anymore. So I have other pictures, but I think that's about all I need to do. Oh, I have my hair back. Snake. No more Snake. No more Snake, Nathan. Snake gone. Snake disappear. No more Snake for you. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I like the things. I still have one gecko too. Chunkers is chunky. And he lives up to his name. He's like the only reptile I've ever had with a name, so I don't know. Snake. No more Snake. No more Snake. No more Snake. Chunkers. Have I ever sent a picture of Chunkers? I don't actually know if I have a lot of pictures of Chunkers. Chunker's cage really needs cleaned, so I'll need to do that tomorrow. Oh, I lost my horns. I feel like I also need to do that so that it looks a little, also tilt my head so you can't see the bald. Putting the halo back on for that, by the way. I don't care if it's... I'm gonna make you spend points if you want to get rid of the halo. But... Yeah. Spend all your points, Foggy. Spend all your points, Foggy! Okay? Okay, I think we're fine. Alright? You wanna eat the halo? I don't know. Oh, god damn it. Do I need to keep my eyes open? I really... Is this payback for something, Foggy? What have I done to deserve this, Foggy? What did I do to deserve this? You're getting too close to 50k? What does 50k give you? What does 50k give you, Foggy? What is it? What is it that does that? Because, you know, I don't know, and it scares me. And I'm not gonna be scared of this toggle anymore. I'm not gonna be scared of what you can do to me. So it's fine. Ads? Oh. Are you saying you're gonna force yourself to do the ads if you get the 50k, Foggy? Yeah, I deserve that grant. Hi Scales! Hi Scales! Welcome in, Scales! I hope your stream went well, Scales! I eventually will find time to actually make it to your stream before mine starts. I promise! I promise! It was fun. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. I'm currently being humiliated over here. All this because I took away the snake pictures or something, apparently, and that Foggy doesn't want to redeem ads. Yeah. I see how it is. I see how it is. Let me take one drink really quick. No, not a cat girl. Not a cat girl, okay? Think of it as a cosplay. Not real. Not real. Me take the drink. There we go. Alright. Oh. I'm losing all my dragon aspect scales. Scales! They're de-dragoning me! I don't want to, I don't want to open my eyes with the purple cookie on the field! Even though it's like the only saving grace of this. It's what purple cookie? It's Black Sapphire cookie. Isn't he great? Isn't he fantastic? I don't see any issues, right? VTuber's cat girl. Exactly! Exactly! They may have de-dragoned me. They may have stolen my horns, wings, and halo, but, you know, we're fine. You know why? We have a cookie. Dark cacao. Dark cacao. Then you cannot say that. You cannot say that. I mean, dark cacao is fine. There's worse things to say, but you know what? Actually, I will never say dark cacao is better than Black Sapphire, but I will not deny that dark cacao is cool. Although dark cacao has scared me once. And that was creme de la creme this year when he beat Shadow Milk turn 1. And that scared me and made me sad. I'm not giving you your pin perms, Foggy. You've abused your pin perms for far too long. You do not need them back. You're so confused you were gone for a second. There's nothing to be confused about. What's confusing here? I don't see anything confusing. Did it once for a week? You did? No, I'm not doing it. No. You're losing your perms, Foggy. The more you ask for perms, the more perms you're gonna lose. No, Lupin, you're not getting- no one's getting perms! I don't think that anyone needs the perms. Hi, Mulg. Welcome in, Mulg. This is the second time we've had a fat forehead today. Guys, look at the runway that my 2 brain cells have. Isn't it great? Isn't it fantastic? I don't know if that's the look I'd give it, but it exists. My cookie's gone. That's really sad. And a wholesome looking game has eldritch abominations? Yes. Have you heard of Kirby? I think Kirby does it worse, if I'm being completely honest. I can think of a few other games possibly if I get enough time too. So, you know, it'd be great. It'd be great to just, you know, focus on the cookie game. You gotta lead through some, I can recommend you some really great storylines in that game. There's great ones, just like the Colt arc, just like it. How are you yeah. Civ's hairline, my hairline, it's glorious, isn't it? Now it's not even hidden by the cat ears. It's just, guys, this is what I look like if I have no bangs. A lot of people say they never want bangs, right? Can you see why? I can't see why. They cover so much. Everything looks so pretty with the bangs on. You gotta have the bangs. You gotta have all the bangs. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Should I do... I don't know if a Let's Play would be the best. I mean, if you want to. I'm not saying don't do it. I love the game. I don't know how to make good content, if any content of the game. That's the problem. I love the game. I play it way too much. It makes me very, very, very happy. Especially the merchandise for it, or the stuff I make for it. Very, very happy. I've met a lot of really cool people thanks to the game. But all in all, that's up to you. I don't know if it had the same level as like if you did any other games, but that one's up to you. Add a bald cookie? They have one, right? Well, I guess Ginger Brave has one swoop. I feel like they have a bald cookie. Do they not have a bald cookie? I feel like that's a thing. Cookie Run Kingdom cast. Or Cookie Run Kingdom characters. That's the right word. List of cookies. Alright, let me... Surely there's a bald one. That's not Ginger Brave. Let's look through all of the basic ones. I actually can't think of one off the top of my head, which probably means there isn't one. Some of them have hats on that, like, that you can't... There's a donut! The donut has no hair! That counts, right? I'll pull up a picture of the donut if I can't find a cookie. I guess it's not a bald cookie. I don't actually see any of the other ones that are not bald. I got my wings back. Sorry, I'm looking up at the other monitor because I don't want to put this on the main one. There's only the donut! There's only the donut! Why is the donut the only thing? You know, the donut has no hair, therefore it is a bald donut. Now I cannot find the donut. There it is. Donut. Donut. The donut has no hair, therefore it is a bald cookie character. It is not a cookie, but it is a donut. And it works. It works! It is bald, so therefore it is bald. Yeah. Sugar Gnome's the strongest characters. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. Also, Grand, you need to tell me which server are you playing on? Which server did you join? Please don't tell me you joined the Dark Cacao server. Please tell me we're on the same server. Cause hey, if you're on the server, I could go and abuse your arena team. I mean, we could do something. Like, you know, I don't know. I could, you know, stalk your progress in the cookie game. Darn the Dark Cacao server. Darn it. If you were in Hollyberry, then we would be in the same server. Darn. Oh well. If Dark Cacao's your favorite, that makes sense why you joined the Dark Cacao server, though. But I don't know. Had to reset the server to join the server. Yeah, Hollyberry's a fun server, you know. Why are you flinging my poor little Pokemon? Why? What did it do to you? But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what else to talk about. You know, you didn't expect that. I don't know what you did, but it did something. Anyway, though. Anyway. I need to figure out what story I'm going to tell. I had stories, and then I lost my stories, and then my stories are gone. They're all gone. They all disappeared, and I don't know where they went. Somewhere my stories are. Oh! I think everyone died. Foggy, do I need to remove some more perms? Do you need to lose some more perms, Foggy? You're kind of murdering everyone, Foggy. I don't know if that's, perms? You're not getting pin perms. You're not getting pin perms. I don't think that's what you need. But you know what I could do? Let me, here, I can take the little pin and Foggy. Hi. Oh, that's not Foggy, that's Mulg. Hi, oh, Foggy. Why is it? I didn't want to pin Mulg. Foggy. There we go. You can go up in the corner. There we go. I saved it. I fixed it. Everything's fixed. Foggy's in a corner. We can't see his stuff anymore. We're fine. We're fine. Had to find the Mimikyu. Yeah. But Foggy's stuck in a corner and everything's good. Welcome in, Abizo! Welcome in, and thank you! Thank you. I'm very glad to hear it. And thank you. I don't know what else to say, and Foggy, you're staying up there and you lost your perms. You lost your perms, Foggy. You don't get the perms anymore. Also, I'm trying to think. I had stories. I had stories. I promise I had stories, and they all disappeared. I don't know what happened to them, but they all disappeared, and now I'm this happens every single time. I talked about Disney. I talked about finals. I talked about, God, I don't even know what. How do you feel about the possible Power Rangers reboot? I know you were talking about it. I didn't see too much about it. I've never watched any Power Rangers. So, bald purple cookie? What? Oh, I'm terrified. Oh no! What happened to him? His hair! His hair! Why? What happened to his hair? Purple cookie doesn't need to be bald. He was, oh. Found it on Bing. It wasn't even on Google, it was on Bing. You know what? That's what Bing gets you. That's what happens to Bing. Bing gives you scary things. You ate the hair? Did it taste like grapes? Thought you meant someone else? Two? What do you mean two? Wait, huh? Oh, you're talking. Wait, Sky. Oh, I see. I'm blind. I can read. I swear I can read. It was tasty. You know, at least it went to a proper place. At least he's still alive to see another day. At least, you know, at least he wasn't eaten completely. He just lost his icings. That's it. That's it. He made yesterday. I didn't show them on stream. I feel like those cookies should stay in media and like be drowned out in the messages that are sent there. I feel like they don't need to see the light of day any more than they already have. So, yeah, we're not gonna acknowledge the cookies here. Mainly because the last picture of cookies, I don't know if I can show the bikini cookie that kind of vaguely looks like Nami. I don't think I can. Give them a big forehead like you, something to have new icing. That's That's true. He could look like me. We could look similar to each other. It could be magical. That looks like Crazy Dave. I saw it after you said that. That was made by the person who's the same age as me, by the way. That was fun. That was fun. It just happened. None of my cookies were that magical. I didn't really have much creativity, so none of them really turned into anything special. But my family and the family friends, they had special stuff. He sent the images to media. Everyone can look at bald cookies. You're gonna steal it! Why are you stealing it? What do you need it for? And thank you, Lupin, for saving everyone and burning it. Like, yeah, I feel like it should be burned. I have mixed feelings about the bald black sapphire. Vaguely mixed feelings, but it's still mixed feelings as is. Did lose perms? Well, did you ever have that one? I don't think you ever had that one, Foggy. A purple cookie? I tried. It didn't turn out very well, but I tried. You steal your perms? Because you don't need the perms. The more you ask for perms, the more you're gonna lose your perms. You should know that, Foggy. You should know that. I don't know what my voice is doing. It's not really happy. I don't think it enjoyed drinking icing yesterday, but here we are. I think he's the best. More aerodynamic. Maybe it makes his wings fly. It makes him fly better. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It makes, yeah, less air resistance. That's, yeah. But the poofy hair. He lost his poofy pointy hair. And it's sad. Sometimes you get perms when you ask. And with every reward has a cost, Foggy. Reward has a cost. Purple has cancer. No! He's not going through chemo. He's not going through chemo. That is not what's happening to him. He's just there. He's just, he let Candy Apple have the scissors, right? And apparently all the hair went to Scales, and Scales said it was tasty. So, you know, it's, he's fine. He's fine. He's not going through anything. He is going through some stuff, but he's fine. Candy Apple's not better than Black Sapphire. You know how I prove it? You know how I prove it? Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I can... Cookie Run. Open. I need to screenshot something. I need to screenshot something. Candy Apple, despite her being dropkickable. Candy Apple scares everyone, and I think that's perfectly fine. She is like the epitome of a fangirl, and I think everyone's scared of fangirls for that reason. But you know, she's still entertaining. The whole Deceit trio is entertaining. I am not puntable, okay? I'm not short. I'm not puntable. I'm perfectly fine. I might be a fangirl, but not in the same way as Candy Apple, and we're good. With my sister cut her hair. I don't think I'd let a lot of people touch my hair. I am not 3'6". I am not. I am not. Okay? I am not. I'm 5'10". Alright, I'm opening thing. No, that's not my canon height! I'm 5'10". My character's canon height. I want it to be 6 feet, but you know, I guess I can stick with being 5'10". Either way, I'm no shorter than 5'10" in either way. Do you think of the fossils? If you weren't calling me a fossil, I'd say they're cool. But you did call me a fossil, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. There's no way. What do you mean there's no way I'm 5'10"? I am 100% 5'10". I might slouch sometimes, but I'm still 5'10". Just taller. You know, that's not a whole lot. You're 6'3", Sky? Damn, no, I am feeling short. See, I'm 5 inches shorter than Sky. I'm not a fossil, Grant. I'm not a fossil. I'm not a fossil. No. Nuh-uh. Alright, Cookie of the Year. Voting progress. Friends. Haha! You want proof? You want proof? I have proof! I have proof that Black Sapphire is better than Candy Apple and a lot of other cookies. According to everyone in the Cookie Run fandom on round 2. Where is this picture? I have proof! This is the current voting for Cookie of the Year, and Black Sapphire's in 2nd, okay? Candy Apple's in 3rd. See? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is great. Everything is fantastic. Shadow Milk's currently in 5th when it comes to the other, because like they put all of the epic cookies and lower rarities into the vote, like one vote, and all the high rarities in another vote. Black Sapphire's in 2nd though. Same for Black Forest. Black Forest is in 8th. Like, it goes Sugarfly, Black Sapphire, Candy Apple, Seltzer, Jage, Chess Choco, Milky Way, Black Forest, Monju, Salt Cellar. And then Pavlova. There's only 2 males in all of top 10. And arguably not a lot of males in top 30. But most of them are women. So where's Ginger Brave? Ginger Brave got eliminated. You know what? Round 1 results. Where is Ginger Brave? Alright, let's scroll up from the bottom. Damn, Muscle Cookie came in last. Ginger Brave. Out of 133 cookies, Ginger Brave came at 101. Only numbers, where is it? Friends. Voting progress. Friends. Where is it? Only... Only 66 cookies. Plus 1. Made it to round 2. Ginger Brave got eliminated by a long shot. Damn. Yeah. That's cause he's basic. Like, I don't actually... Did any rare cookies make it this far? I don't... 1. No. That was Rebel. That was not... I don't see a single rare cookie. Or lower. No. It's only epic cookies that are left. Okay. I thought I heard you say 66. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. You did. And there's a reason. There's a reason, Lupin. Not many play Mario Kart? I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't. In all the Mario games, I always played Daisy. If Daisy wasn't available, then I played Peach. Like, Sometimes I played Rosalina. Like, I mainly just played the women, but, you know, normally I just played Daisy. And that's that. For Mario Kart, for Mario Party, for everything. For Waluigi, that's fair. I know for the last Mario Kart 8, I played Link, but that was just because Link was as close as I could get to Pit, and that's how my brain worked. But yeah, I never paid attention to logistics, because I know Mario Kart has like weight differences with the everything, and like all the different drivers and stuff. I never paid attention to that. I'm just like, hey, you look cool. Hey, you can do something. Link met Pit in Super Smash Bros. I did, and there was a video. Hi, Vex. Welcome in, Vex. Let me close that. Oh, Cookie of the Year starts its next voting round tomorrow. Ha. Huh. Anyway, kid said 66 plus 1 during the trip in Science Museum. I want to pump that kid. Okay, I only said it because I didn't want to say the other thing, okay? I didn't want to say the other thing, okay? Because I looked at it, and I immediately said nope. Is the donut in Cookie of the Year? I just closed it. I don't think Space Donut made it to the second thing. I think Space Donut got eliminated. Round 1. I can check again after stream. If Space Donut's in there, I'll send it to my server. Third killed Pit. Pit had a hard time in the reveal trailers. When Palutena's reveal trailer came for Smash 4, Pit lost miserably to Link. And that makes me sad, but the animation was great. And then Pit also, you know, didn't have a very good time with the Gleam trailer. Pit did not have a very good well, actually, Pit just kind of showed up in Sephiroth's trailer. He got a really close-up of his eye. Pit did not do well in Kazuya's trailer. He got thrown into a volcano. Who else had a really bad time with Pit? Like, and like the actual animation part. I'm not counting everything else. I think that was the main ones that he had like a front row center. Pit is not mid. Pit is great. He might be C tier on every single thing. Sometimes he's B minus, but most times he's C tier, and I'll give it his moveset. His moveset is middle of the road, but himself, he's great. He's fantastic, okay? Pit versus the entire Power Rangers universe. Pit. Oh, universe? Well, I don't know the Power Rangers peoples, but I want to say something who can defeat immortal gods can win. Pin the shirtless Pit picture. You should not pin it. You should not pin it. Just saying, it's a part of the game. Just saying. Just saying. Funny how he's one of the series that Sakurai made, and that's how he's treated. Yeah, the complete opposite of Kirby. Kirby survives freaking everything, and Pit gets the short end of the stick. Yeah, I think there's favoritism going on there. Image you have saved? Hey. Could have said, yeah, that's a lot to think about. You have to think. I don't think. That's the thing, Lupin. That's a lot of math. Is that even the right number? Wait. 14 plus 9, that's 19. 19 plus 9, that's a 28. 28 plus that's 50 and 8. Yeah. Wait. Is that even the right number? Wait. Can I... Is this even the right number? Is my math just not mathing? Oh, it is the right number. I just can't do math, apparently. How he plays, Pit sucks in every... Okay, no, Vex. Pit is great. Pit is great. Get Uprising for Switch 2? Yeah. If we can just get an Uprising remake, that's all I care about. If we can, like, if I can just play Pit on the Switch 2, that's all I want. I want to play his game on stream without having to pirate it. That's what I want. That's what I really want. And if I can get it, then it's perfect. And if we get a Switch, if we get Kid Icarus 2 with a new storyline, goddamn, we've won the jackpot. Oh, emulators are, and I don't want to do an emulator. Kid Icarus is an aged up Pit, could be called an adult Icarus. I mean, he's canonically Canonically, he's over 20. Canonically, he's actually over 25. Just saying. Or is it 20? It's 20. It's canonically 20 or older. You could have set up in 5 minutes. I don't want to do it with an emulator. I want to do it normally with the Switch 2. And I want to play Kid Icarus on the Switch 2 with my Switch. He's older, technically older than I am, but he's not a fossil. Kid Icarus is on the Switch, the old Game Boy one. I did notice that. I did play it. I don't want to play the normal Kid Icarus. I want to play Uprising. The normal Kid Icarus, I am very, very bad at. Am I good at Uprising? No. But am I good at the normal Kid Icarus? Definitely not. That is not something. That'd be way worse than watching me go through Portal, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. But I don't know. What Kid Icarus is based off of? Is it? Well, I know the name obviously is based off of the Greek myth of Icarus. I don't know if there's a different thing that it's based off of other than the Greek myth. If there is, I don't know what it is. But yes. That's I do know that much. I do know the myth of Icarus. I do know flying too close to the sun and all of that good stuff. But it's unrelated. It's nothing like his lore. His lore is different. 5 times 36. 5 times 36. Why would you need to do 5 times 36? Isn't that just 180? Because it's 5 times 3 is 100 or whatever. 5 times 30 is 150 plus 30 is 180. Isn't that? And I can do math. I can do multiplication. I can do the multiplication, I think, unless I said it wrong, but I think I can do the multiplication. We can, hey, math. Math is a wonderful thing. What's wrong with math? I think math is great. You did it right. I did it right. I did it right. I did something right. It's a miracle. See, guys, I'm smart. My 2 brain cells are working overtime. They're doing something. Every day while counting. Why? Yeah, Lupin, I can do math. I don't like math. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. +2 is 4, -1 is 3. Quick math. Exactly. Quick math. Cool math for kids. That's where you play Papa's Pizzeria when you were in elementary school. It's great. It's the best website. I don't actually know if it exists anymore, but it was great in elementary school when all the kids found out about it, and that's all we did in the computer lab. Icarus game except Uprising on the Switch. Oh yeah, because they added a Myths and Monsters, right? I'm still looking for the physical cartridge for that game. Actually, I'm curious. Did it go up in price? It wasn't very expensive last time. I was just hoping to find it at a game store so I can be like, hey, I hunted for this game. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. It's cheap! Oh my god, it's cheap! I say that like it's not 20 bucks, but that's... I want... It's not letting me search anything. But I can get it for like 20 bucks. Hey, I'll take that. That's the only one I don't have. I have a copy of Uprising. I have a copy of the original. I don't have a copy of Myths and Monsters. Because fun fact, that one only released in North America. It never actually released in Japan, the country it was made in. But I'm looking forward to that one. Whenever, I'm like tempted to play it, but I know it's just like the original one. For the most part, except it was on the Game Boy originally. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that... I don't think there is. One day we will get Uprising on the Switch. One day. Icarus Uprising, or Kid Icarus on Switch 2 news. Surely there's something, right? Surely there's something, right? What is that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, no, all this stuff is just talking about Myths and Monsters on the Switch too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. But you know, if they added the obscure game of a Myths and Monsters, then we're fine. Tomodachi Life came back. I'm sure. One day. Next year is Kid Icarus' anniversary, so I'm hopeful. At least I'm wait, Kid Icarus release day, Japan. Yeah. It's the 40th anniversary next year. Because Sky was mentioning that. I'm hopeful we get some kind of news. I'm very hopeful. Apparently it came out in December, so it's rough. And if that's the case, it'll be like a Game Awards announcement or something. But Nintendo never does because they have their own thing. But actually, that's I mean, they could, and I believe gets a beard. I don't want him to have a beard. I will forcefully shave his head clean, his chin. I don't want him to be bald, but I will shave his beard clean. Pit does not need a beard. Garfield, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. No, if we get a new Kid Icarus game, I hope he looks the same. Just saying. I like his Smash design. I like his Uprising design. I like that design. I feel like it should stay similar, but no, we need a game. I need to get more people into this franchise. We need the franchise to not die. The franchise Uprising is a masterpiece. Maybe next year Sakurai will be done with Kirby Air Riders, and we can enlist him into the Kid Icarus side of things again. Don't you dare say Jack Black is Pit. Don't you dare say Jack Black is Pit. That is not what we need by any stretch of the imagination. We need this fantastic, wonderful, absolutely stupendous game of Kid Icarus Uprising to be here. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Vex. Sip, thank you. But yeah, no, we need Uprising. We need Uprising to be on the Switch 2. And I don't have a Switch 2. But I would gladly spend the money for a Switch 2 if they gave Uprising to the Switch 2. I don't care if it's Uprising. I don't care if it's a sequel. I am perfectly fine with either one. And I would be so happy. I would be so happy. You don't understand. Everything I felt for Sora getting the Smash Brothers would be like 3 times as much. It would be fantastic. Yeah. Tomodachi Life release date then? Hopefully. Didn't it apparently say spring? Wait, is there no Tomodachi? Is there not an actual official release date? Tomodachi Life 2 release date. Spring of 26. Hey, at least it's not late 26. Spring of 26 is fine. That's passable. That's passable. Eventually. Full release date, exact date, yeah. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Hopefully it's closer to March than it is to June. But I'm with you. If I get a Switch 2 before the game, I'll probably get it on the Switch 2 and I'll see how it goes because I'm interested. I loved the original Tomodachi Life. It made me very happy. And I can think of some really fun streams to do a Tomodachi Life. But yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be exciting. Wait, Foggy, I have an idea, Foggy. Do you know I can add any character I want to the game, Foggy? I could add the purple cookie. I could add the purple cookie to my island on Tomodachi Life. And you know what else I could do, Foggy? I could add you to the island. And don't you just love Purple Cookie, Foggy? I could get you two married, Foggy. I could get you two married. And because you'd absolutely love Purple Cookie, right? Right? Don't you just absolutely, you know? You know, you've always expressed how much you love the cookie game. You've always expressed it. This will support multiple save slots so we can bring 8 islands per. That would be cool. That would be cool. I hope so. I definitely hope so. I hope it's not like a Splatoon, Animal Crossing sort of thing where only one person Only one person gets the island and everyone has to share the island. That would be sad. Hopefully they have separate ones. I believe in them to do the right thing though. But yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm Island. Oh, I could. You know, what would be really cool is even if it's DLC, if they had a thing where it was like, hey, you can have Island 1, and then you can make a second island on the same account. And then those islands, you can swap between them. Kind of like you have like a little mini archipelago or something. And that would be cool if you could like have different islands themed to different people. I know they won't do it, but that would be cool. Then you could see like the people visiting the other islands on like a vacation or something. I know they won't do it. I know it's a lot of coding. I know it's a lot of extra, but I feel like that's something that could happen. Or not that could happen, but I'd like to happen. Because that would be kind of cool. Because then you could have like one of just people you know, and one of just people you like, just characters you like. It could be cool. Make an island per console, and it's not like you're controlling a yeah. I don't know why they do it, but the Switch peoples are weird. Because like, I don't even know. It'll probably be similar where it's a completely separate save slot for everyone, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm excited. I know I'm not to the same level of excitement up for the game as you are, Scales, but I'm looking forward to it. Again, it's probably one of the three or four games, if you don't count the Pokemon ones, that I played the most on 3DS. I played Tomodachi Life a lot. I played Animal Crossing New Leaf a lot. I played the original DS Fossil Fighters a lot. I still remember that game very clearly. And I played Kid Icarus Uprising a lot. Those are like the four games. And then obviously the Pokemon games, X and Y, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, those games I played a lot. Omega Ruby I also played. But if you ignore the Pokemon ones, the other ones are the main ones that I played. Dinosaurs mentioned. Have you guys never played Fossil Fighters? Do you guys not know about Fossil Fighters? Fossil Fighters was a fantastic game. It was it was interesting because so this is the game I'm talking about, right? I pulled up that picture really quickly. Dino Girl. It's, you know what that is? You do know what it is? What was really fun though is that there was let me see if I can. There was these people, right? And you get far enough in the game and the game kind of goes off track, and then you find these people. Damn, that's a very big picture. And they're like dinosaur people. And the whole thing was that you fought fossils and you fought with dinosaurs, and then there were like these alien dinosaur people that could turn into dinosaurs. Like, it was an interesting game. Like, I really liked this game. This game made me happy. The picture larger. We're not making the picture larger. No, Foggy. No, Foggy. But no. Just saying, that game was fun. That game's never getting on the Switch, I'm sure, but it was fun. Tomodachi Life more than 5 times on your second most played 3DS game. Which one was the second most played? I feel like you've mentioned it before, I just can't remember. Nintendo games haven't been good in years. I don't know. I haven't played many games. I really like Splatoon. That's really the only modern. I liked New Horizons. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I liked Splatoon 3. I liked Splatoon 2 too. But really there hasn't been a whole lot. Like even the Pokemon games, I'm like, I don't know. They haven't spoken to me the same as the old ones did. But that could just be me getting old and not having the mental capacity to remember any more Pokemon names. That I'm really not sure about. But I don't know. Most played Pokemon game was Super Mystery Dungeon. I had one of them. I don't know if it's the only one that's on there. I had one of the Super Mystery Dungeons. Again, if there's more than one, I don't know which one it was, but I know I had one of them and I played it a decent bit and then I got stuck at some point and I never finished it. Kind of like my playthrough of Black and White 2. Games are most played Moon series is Moon. I think my most played I don't know if it was Moon or if it was X. It was either Moon or Pokemon X. I'm not sure which one. I didn't play Omega Ruby as much as I did the other ones. I know I played Ultra Moon quite a bit, but not a ton. It was either X or Moon. I'm not sure which one of them. Moon is newer than X. What? Well, yeah, but I was just thinking of all the ones. I know it's either X or it was Moon. I don't know which one it was. One of those I played a lot. One of those I also played a lot. I just don't know which one I played more. Maybe it was Ultra Moon. Is there a way to check time? I don't know if there was a way to check time or not. Started Pokemon Black. Technically, I started with Pokemon X, and then I went and I played Black 2, because I found it at a game store. And then I couldn't get into the Elite Four. There was a battle right before to get down Victory Road, and I couldn't beat it, so I gave up. And then I played Moon, and then I played Omega Ruby, and then I played Ultra Moon, and that was my Pokemon experience on the 3DS. And then I played Let's Go Eevee, and then I played and then there was Sword, and then there was Scarlet, and that's the end of my thing. I did play Legends Arceus somewhere in there. But yeah. Pearl, Heart Gold, White, Black 2, X, Moon. I played Red for a very short amount of time. Zekrom twice. I wanted to get Reshiram. Problem is I never played Black. And I knew about Black, and I knew Black was the one that got Reshiram. And I'm like, hey, if I get Black too, then I can get Reshiram Kyurem form, right? No, I was wrong. I didn't do my research properly as a child, and I got Zekrom, and I was very sad. I do not like Zekrom. I like Reshiram, but yeah, I don't know. Play most of the same Pokemon versions because they're the superior versions. Honestly, I would have rather had Pokemon Y. I like Yveltal more than Xerneas, but it was the only one at the store at the time, and I just wanted a Pokemon game. I got a 3DS purely so I could play a Pokemon game, and I was not disappointed. But I like Yveltal. I like Yveltal. Yveltal's cool. I don't know if I say his name right, but I need to close this thing. I just have pictures of Dinosaur Lady on my Google Chrome now. Let me close that. Let me also take a drink. Once got a friend, Black, when I was on accident. In the second game you switch colors without meaning to? Huh. Well, I was one of the first games that you actually beat. It confused me a bit when I saw the credits after your first time seeing the credits in a video game. I don't know if I got confused when I saw the credits. I can't remember. I know I had never finished a game on that before, on the 3DS. I think I had finished, well, I had finished Skylanders games before, so I knew what credits looked like. I don't know. I think I really struggled, if I remember correctly, I really struggled through the Elite Four for X, so I think I wasn't surprised when I got credits after beating it, because I struggled and it was not easy. I still remember half of those, because it took me so many attempts to beat the Elite Four. I still remember half of like the animations that they'd go through, like the steel type guy with like the swords and stuff. That one, I remember that one very clearly, and I don't know why. Went back and played Black 2 afterwards. I know I played Black 2, and like I said, I got stuck right before Victory Road, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't do anything very well. X was a little too easy, at least compared to Pearl and Diamond and Platinum. I heard that. I never played the Sinnoh games. The only Sinnoh game technically I've played is Legends Arceus, and that's nowhere near the same. Sinnoh's always been my least favorite region of like everything that I started with. I like Johto. Johto's a great region. You know why Johto's a great region? Because of the rival. The rival. Yeah, that's Johto. Johto best region. Johto best region. Heart Gold, Soul Silver best games. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say. Entire generation. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. Games I played were Sword, Violet, Legends Arceus, and Legends ZA. I was tempted to get Legends ZA, but I didn't want to deal with it on the Switch one, and I might skip it. And I might skip it and just go straight to the next mainstream Pokemon game, whenever that comes out. Skip Legends Arceus not after enjoying Brilliant Diamond. I never played Brilliant Diamond. Was it Shining Pearl? I never played either of them because I don't care about Sinnoh. Legends Arceus though, I was really interested. When I saw the open world catch Pokemon mechanic like that, I was in, and I liked the art style. I never finished it either. I'm like sitting halfway through it, I think. I never finished it, but that's unimportant. It was a fun game. So fun that I never finished it. But yeah, it was fine. Arceus is so much better than those crap games. I heard some things. I saw the videos, I saw everything. I'm like, hey, great for the Sinnoh lovers. I'm not one of them. No, thank you. But yeah. I don't know. I've played a ton of Pokemon games, and I'm not good at it. I'm passable when it comes to battling in Pokemon. That's about it. That's about all I have going for me. Am I great? No. Do I remember all the type matchups? Not really, but it's okay. Nuzlocke, have you been enjoying Portal? Portal's been fine. Portal's been good. I've been enjoying it. I'm still bad at it. I think I impressed people yesterday with most of my puzzle solving capabilities. It's only, the 2 puzzles that I really struggled on. But most of them were fine. Looked into doing Radical Red. What do you mean Radical Red? Is that a Nuzlocke? Is that a Nuzlocke one? Of just red? Press to your safe word. I was hoping to get through the game. And we didn't even get through the game. So we're gonna finish it next week. Probably next Saturday, but don't quote me on that. I might have to do it on Sunday because I think I'll have more time Sunday. But either way, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm also really sad because I wanted to go to a card tournament tonight, but my car's in the shop, so I kind of can't go to a card tournament tonight, which is sad because I'm doing a box tournament. I really want to go to the cookie box tournament, and that's completely unrelated from Pokemon, so let me get off that topic. Oh, hi guys. Look, my head's a little squishy. It has a dent on it. Apparently it's Pokemon themed because it's a little round like a Pokeball. I wouldn't hit it with a Pokeball though, because then it won't look like a Pokeball. Did you crash your car? No, my car is... It was my throw-out bearing. Apparently, my throw-out bearing was going out. It was making noise. It was not sounding good. So, no, we had to take it into the shop so they could rebuild, that they had to drop the transmission and do stuff. So that's what's going on. The car had like almost 200,000 miles on it. When I got it, it had like 175,000 miles. It's a 94 Jeep, okay? It's an old car. It had problems. Rory, welcome in. Did it not throw? I can force it to throw. The throwing bot's already going. What's it like to drive a car? It's vroom vroom. That's about all I have to say. It's fancy. It's also scary, especially driving with Americans. It's scary. They don't know how to drive. They don't know how to drive at all. It's terrifying, actually. Car no sound good. Go to doctor. Doctor said car broke. Car sad. Exactly. You understand how I feel about car now. But yeah. 21 can't drive, and the UK has lots of public transport. Yeah, public transport here is kind of abysmal. Like, some places have good public transport. We go vroom vroom in car because it works. Like, that's how everything's designed to be. But I don't know. It's fine. It's most of the time you kind of zone out. Like, you're paying attention. But I've found a lot when I drive, I just kind of watch the bumper of the car ahead of me, and I follow what they're doing. Like, obviously I keep track of my own speed. I keep track of if the light's red or not. But for the most part, I'm just pacing myself one car length behind the person ahead of me because I never take the freeway. And that's how I go. I don't hit them, they don't hit me. That's how it works, and it's one big happy driving family. You're poor now. Oh no! Not the explode in the clipboard. Here, I can give you a free clipboard. Does that make it worth the points? Hit them? I'm not hitting them. knock on wood, thankfully I have never hit anybody with my car, or my car has never hit someone. Okay? Okay. Driving sim? Eventually. I'm bad at truck driving sims, so that's the problem. I'm a little scared to do truck sim. Walking speed bonus points! No. They were only bonus points in throwing when you're trying to hit them with a discus because they were working out in front of your field. That was the only time that hitting people was bonus points. Because I'm a woman? What do you mean because I'm a woman driver? I am a perfectly fine driver. I have not gotten into an accident yet, thankfully, and everything's been fine. And I can drive and I can go vroom vroom, and thankfully I've never gotten a ticket, and thankfully everything's been fine and everything's been working out, so we're fine. Funny she said she did Pennsylvania and drove by your place somehow. Vroom vroom in the monorail. Vroom vroom. But anyway, oh, my brain is activating and it's not great. One of your least played games in Pokemon Art Academy, which probably explains why I commission art rather than drawing it. I didn't even know Pokemon Art Academy was a game. But yeah, I'm not an artist either. I can make weird doodles. You can make doodles too, though, Scales. Your doodles are pretty. I'm not an artist by any means. That's why I commission people's as well. But it's fine. I probably also... Does anyone have any last topics to hit upon today? Draw Foggy? I'm not drawing Foggy right now. I'm not drawing Foggy. Nuh-uh. That's a lot of work. So I don't know how you draw Foggy. Most played game on the 3DS is YouTube. YouTube! On the 3DS? I don't think my 3DS I even ever installed YouTube. I'm trying to think. Still remember your dad driving back home from an event, and the event being like some kid of a family's having a birthday. And on the way down, we saw some guy, one of those things, a scooter but bigger, and slow in the middle lane. And you're like, does that person want... Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot, actually. Yeah, I know, like the mopeds, kinda, right? Or maybe not the mopeds, but the vaguely like a moped. I don't know what the right word for them is. I'm assuming. Yeah, and then what sucks is because, like, if they're in the road, they're going slow. If they're on the sidewalk, they're going too fast. And then there's just no winning in those situations. I remember watching classic Minecraft YouTuber Stampy on your 3DS 2040p. Honestly, when I was younger, in like my 3DS era, I didn't watch a lot of YouTube. I wasn't on the internet a lot in the first place. Like everything I did was on my Xbox 360, which was hooked up to my TV. And so that's where I watched Netflix from. Actually, originally I watched Netflix on my Wii, and then I had to transition because the Wii shut down over to the 360. And that was fun. PC until late 2016. I don't know when I got my first PC. Like, I remember it. I don't know what year it was, though. It was some really janky Windows PC that barely ran anything. But I played it then, or I used it then. I didn't use it a lot because it sucked, though. But I don't know. This was probably Dark, not Vex. I don't know what you tried to reply to. But I don't know. I had stuff. I just don't know what that stuff was necessarily. 9/2010 is when you got first PC. It was older. Technically, I started messing around on a computer with my dad's laptop whenever Minecraft came, like a year after Minecraft came out. I don't know what year that was. That's when I really started messing with computers. I played Minecraft on it, and then I got a little angry when I became like the iPad child, but with a laptop whenever Minecraft got taken away, so they took away Minecraft from me. Yeah, my parents always had a computer, I just was never allowed to touch it unless I had like a school assignment where I needed to type something out, which did happen in elementary school, but for the most part, no. 2010, 2011 was Minecraft. It was probably either 2011 or 2012. I'm not an iPad kid, okay? I'm just saying I was a little unhinged as a kid. I had to go away for a bit. Did I see your question? What was your question? Gotta go. Having a birthday party. Have a good night and I wish them a happy birthday. And feel free to send me the stuff. I'll try my best to remember. But yeah, have a good night. I am not an iPad kid. There are kids younger than that in Minecraft that can drive. Wait. Oh. Oh, wait. Is that... Minecraft came out in 2011. They can't drive here. Can't drive here. Unless it came out in 2010. Then they can. Some states they can drive. 15 and a half, some states allow you to drive. Maybe even earlier if they're on like farmland or something. Oh, that's scary. That's... Minecraft came out in 2009? 2000. Oh god, they can drive! Oh god, they can drive! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, I think on that note... That's scary. No, I don't want to think about that. It was 2010 that we had that. But I feel old too. Don't worry, I feel old too. I think we all feel old now. I think we all feel old. I'll take that as my sign to say, thank you for coming to today's stream. I'm scared. I'm scared. That scared me. That scared me a lot. Yeah, your back is creaking. God damn it. You're confused. Don't be confused, Grand. We just found out we're all old because Minecraft came out, you know, 15 years ago? 16 years ago? Minecraft came out 16 years ago. Back in my day, we were youngins and we played Minecraft and it was the cool block game. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to today's stream. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna take a long swig of water because I don't know why my throat's starting to be like itchy and not happy, but we're gonna call it here. Next week we're gonna finish up what's it called? We're gonna finish up Portal 2. We're gonna finish it up. I don't know if that's gonna be Saturday or Sunday, and the other day is gonna be something. Oh god, why did the bits not throw? Why did nothing go? Thank you so much for the bits, Vex. Wait, can I... I'm just gonna manually hit myself as much as I can. Not old. I was 5 or 6 when it came out. Lies. Lies, Vex. Lies, Vex. I can't hit myself that many times. I'm trying. I think that's as much. Text-to-speech failed. Everything failed. The stream is breaking. It's a sign to stop. But that being said, thank you guys for coming to today's stream. I think that's, I think we had some stories. Was it, could I remember 90% of what I wanted to say? Absolutely not. But you know, thank you for coming. And I'll see you next time. Where's the end button? I can't find, there it is. See you guys.